All right, so we've got a customer that's a water district here locally. It's a county water district that's in need of a generator platform to back up one of their water pump stations. So we've installed quite a few generators. In the past couple of years, we've had a few that were in floodplains and were having to be raised up out of that floodplain. So this is one of those jobs. We've got a pretty large generator and some controls, control cabinet. I've got some heavy air conditioner units, a few other things that's going to be placed on this platform. So we're going to be going over these drawings and making sure our footer layout is correct before we show up and start getting these anchors in place for the columns. We get these platforms from a company called CabTech, and CabTech's been great to work with. They provide really good service and great detailed drawings, and pretty prompt on getting things delivered. They go ahead and weld all the pieces in-house and then ship those to a galvanizer, and once the galvanizer is done, they then ship it to us, and then we assemble it. So on this particular one, it's going to be about 8 foot high to the deck off of grade. We got one set of steps, comes up to a small platform, and then you walk out onto the main deck. This particular platform has 2 separate decks, as you can see drawn here. They wanted those isolated because the generator will be placed on one and the control cabinet on the other. This was done intentionally because the generator has a lot of vibration when it's running, so they were concerned with the terminals maybe being loose on the control cabinet over time, vibration just causing those terminals to connections to get a little loose. So wasn't a bad idea. It didn't really cost much more to do it this way. So we'll actually just be putting 2 separate platforms up side by side, and it'll be pretty simple. So as you can see, it's a little bit slick and covered in ice and snow out here, so that's why we're assembling what we can in the shop, and we'll haul everything out to the job towards the end of the week when things thaw out a little bit, if they thaw out. We're going to grab a few more columns here, and later on we're going to assemble our stairs. They're over here in this pallet. Here's our stair columns. site this morning. We had to use this SkyTrack to get this trailer full of steel back to where we need to be. Start sliding once we hit this ice. Oh man. So we just figured out that these footers are not level, they're not consistent. We didn't pour this concrete, so it was a little bit of a surprise to us. They hired somebody else to come in and pour the footers for us, and we've got about a quarter to a half inch different from here to here. It's a little worse on this side, but we're going to use flat washers and just try to shim up underneath of our face plates. Hopefully we can get this thing to sit plumb, sit level. Colder than crap out here, but the sun's out today, so that's in our favor. Alright, well, we're going to call it a day. We've run out of hardware. The company that shipped this platform to us shorted us quite a bit of hardware today. So we got a list, and we're going to go back to the shop and see what we've got there. Hopefully find enough to finish this up next week. We got all the main beams set and quite a bit done for a Saturday. Alright, we got Al putting up stair posts, railing posts I mean. We're getting ready to put up the stairs here in a minute. We've got to finish straightening up these columns and getting one anchored. They poured this footer in the wrong spot, so we're going to go ahead and just brace these two up and just go ahead and pour concrete up to the bottom. Do the same thing on the stairs down here. Save us a little time tomorrow.